Okay, now we're going to attach the running hook to your cable. Cable will come coiled up like this. Uncoil it. And when we cut these, we melt the end a little bit, so kind of like nylon rope. You don't want the end to come out and fray. So what you want to do is you want to take the cable sleeve, slide that on here, and then, oh actually, let me back up a second. First thing you've got to do is you've got to open up the thimble. There's a couple of ways you can do this. If you take a hammer, just put it on the edge of the vise like this. That'll open it up. Put it through the hook, and then just set it down and squeeze it back together. Okay, now slide the thimble, the sleeve over the cable, put it through the eye of the hook and around the thimble, and go back through the sleeve. And then what you want to do is you want to pull this down here and then get it obviously around the thimble like that. Now you want about 1/4 of an inch of the cable sticking out past the thimble, or the sleeve. Get my terms right. Okay. So what you can do is you can hang out a little bit more than that and put that little tail in the vise. Don't smash it too hard because you don't want to crush that little melted spot on the end. And then you can pull it tight like that. Okay, our lovely assistant James will hold the cable tight, and then what you want to do is this is your crimping tool, okay? Use the largest hole, okay? So what you got to do is open this up, put it over the cable, and then you want to make sure that the jaws are on the round part of the sleeve, not in the slot. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a swage right out near the edge, but not quite at the edge, in just a little bit. You want to do 4 evenly spaced swages. Thank you, James. Okay, now we can take it out of the vise. We've got our first one, a little closer than to the edge than I would have liked, but that's all right. So now what I'll do is I'll put it back in here and do one at the other end. And then put 2 in the middle, trying to kind of space them all equally. It's not real critical, but it is very important that you have 4 of them. Like that. Make sure you have a little tail hanging out. Make sure you're tight around the thimble. That's what we want.